Finnish underground deathcore act Beyond the Night has released their first EP, Reminiscence of the New Dawn, and it is a banger, with their unique blend of deathcore, progressive metal, and djent, and with some symphonic elements in the mix, makes for an epic soundscape. These are my personal opinions, and I respect your opinions if you don't agree. Much like the last video, because I do not have the means to upload the music, a link to the band's Spotify will be in the description below, as well as their official Instagram. Beyond the Night uses a nice blend of deathcore, progressive metalcore, and djent. The band utilizes rhythmic breakdowns alongside symphonic and orchestral elements and some very technical drumming. Their sound is closely akin to Circle of Contempt and Shadow of Intent. Their symphonic and orchestral elements create a very deep atmosphere that makes you feel like you are there in the music, and the band achieves this excellently. The band also uses distressed clean vocals similar to Shadow of Intent, and they are used sparingly and they are mixed well alongside the lead vocals. The EP does have a couple of melodic parts, particularly on Black Lotus at the end where the sweep solo comes in. While these moments are few in number, the band does achieve them well, and adds a nice balance to the heaviness of their sound. One of the main criticisms that I have with the EP is the minimal use of riffage, not a lot of melodies, and the mixing. As I said previously, the band uses rhythmic breakdowns and guitar notes played on palm-muted open strings and tremolo picking. While this adds a nice groove and definitely gets you headbanging, it does become redundant at times, and the orchestral elements and the drums sound like the main factors pulling the songs along. But I just wish that there was more guitar riffage with limited use of the breakdowns and open note chugs. The mixing could have been slightly better, since the vocals feel very drowned out at times, almost like it's sandwiched between the drums and the orchestral elements, especially when the vocalist does his low guttural growls. As I mentioned previously, the EP has a couple of melodic moments, specifically on Black Lotus. The EP definitely would have benefited from more melodic notes in place of all the breakdowns. It would definitely make the music flow much better. The lyrics were very difficult to come by. I ended up having to contact the band themselves on their official Instagram, where they happily sent me the lyrics. From what I can gather, the lyrics tell a story of a man who was betrayed by his own people and murdered. In his post-mortem state, he becomes enraptured by his hate for those who betrayed him, and becomes a monster to exact revenge on them. It tells a very good story, and the sound fits every aspect of the narrative. You can imagine yourself in whatever world this takes place in. It's possible the main character could have been a tyrant, and him being betrayed likely fed thoughts of hatred and seeking to gain his throne back, and thus becomes a demon prince, quote-unquote, to exact his revenge upon those who deposed him. At least that is what is depicted in the cover art and based off the lyrics, but that is my interpretation. If there is a better one, I'd be happy to hear it. Beyond the Night has crafted a great EP with their unique style of deathcore. Reminiscence of the New Dawn is truly an epic soundscape and a journey in and of itself. I eagerly wait in anticipation for their next release. What are your thoughts on Reminiscence of the New Dawn by Beyond the Night? Put your thoughts down in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Be sure to support these guys. Their official Instagram is in the description below. So that is the end of that review. That's the second one that I've done on my channel so far. I already have another one in the pipeline so far. So I put a lot of work into this one. I did a lot of research to make sure that I had everything correct, and even now I don't think I may have got this one perfectly, but I do plan to send this to the band themselves. So guys, if you're watching, hi. Tell me your thoughts on that. I hope to see your comments down below. Tell me your thoughts on it, and yeah, it's been Hybrid Spectre, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.